Hey, cool. In this video, I'm gonna teach you how to make an R&B beat from scratch. So let's start off with the drums. So first things first, I love to use sticks or rims instead of snares. I feel like they add that R&B feel so much more. So instead, go grab you a rim. It sounds like this instead of a snare, which is like this. Now you could use both. It's just the sticks just give that real vibe. Now also, before I put anything down, I want to let you know about BPM. So the BPM could be somewhere between like 85 BPM to like 100. It could go higher, but I like that range. And then from like 170 to like 185. So basically 90 BPM or 180 BPM. That's the BPM I'll be using. So I'm doing that at 90 BPM right now, and then I'm gonna show you what the 180 BPM look like. So basically, I will put them on every even count. So let me put the metronome. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? This is for 190. And then I'm gonna take the kick and put it on the first count, and then so I'll put it in like the 3.5 beat. You feel me? So on the first beat and then the 3.5 beat. This way it gives a nice little bounce. You could switch it up. You could put it on the 2.5 beat as well if you want to switch it up. Word. So I'm actually gonna leave that, and I'm gonna put this one here. And then I like to put a percussion in there. So I always put like this hi-hat roll. I'm in love with this hi-hat roll. And I always put it in the 1.5 beat and the 4.5 beat always. I think that's it, low-key. I mean, you could just throw on hi-hats, but honestly I feel like hi-hats is up to the melody and like the chords and everything. I feel like hi-hats is that thing that you could do whatever you want with the hi-hats. But this is just for video's sake. So you could use this if you want to. This is basically like for the 90 BPM for your R&B. This is the pattern layout that you could use. Where go take it, go use it. So yours. Now I'm gonna go to 180. For the kick, we're gonna start on the first beat. Right? I'm actually gonna take these off right now. But yeah, the kick is gonna be in the first beat. And then after that, I'm gonna put it on the 4th beat. And then I'm gonna add another one on the 7.5, right? So it's gonna sound like this. Right? And then for the rims, I'm gonna put them, or the snare, I'm gonna put them on every like third. So count them by 3. So the 3rd beat and then the 6th beat. Basically like trap. Now the only thing that I'm gonna add here is I'm gonna add a clap, and I'm gonna put that on top of the 2nd snare or 2nd rim, just to give it a little, you know what I'm saying, just to give it a different bounce. Right, so you can use this too. You could throw hi-hats in it too. I feel like this is like real fast. Let me go. But yeah, pretty simple. You can use this if you want to. If you want to see it better, here it goes. This looks so weird to me right now. Perfect. So what I'm gonna do now is basically make chords. So let's go to the grand piano. Right? And now basically with these chords, what you want to do is make a 7th chord. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna go and make a 7th chord. So you can start at any note and build a 7th chord. I actually learned by Busy Breaks Beats. They have like a really great way to make chords. It's basically just chord codes. So the chord code for the 7th would be 4 numbers. So it would be 0, which is the note that you start on. Shout out to Busy Breaks Beats. That's really like how niggas learn to make beats. right? And then you just count up the numbers, so it would be like 4, 7, 11. So we go 4, 7, and 11. Right, boom. Now you got you a D major chord, right? Let me drag this out. Right, that'll be my first chord. I'm gonna add some bass notes. So this will be my first chord right here. I'm actually gonna duplicate it because I like how it sounds like repeating right there. And then I'm going to find the next tone that I want to use. Alright, cool. So I got a real simple chord progression. Actually, let's not make it so simple, right? So right now I got a simple chord progression, right? But I'm gonna make it a little bit more elaborate. And basically how I'm gonna do that is I'm going to transpose this note right here, F sharp, and the 5 upper octave. How you could do that is clicking Control Shift and clicking the notes to group them together. All you gotta do is press Control and up, and then it'll put it up for you. Right, and then I'm gonna make it a little more R&B by taking this and making a grace note. Alright, I'm gonna do that. Just copy and paste it. And then now I'm gonna press Alt S to strum it. What I didn't know is that you could strum the velocity. Alright, so we're gonna do that. So this is just a way to make your stuff more R&B. Basically what I did was add a grace note to kind of like ease it into the chord. And then I strummed it to do the same thing again. And then I took one note from inside the chord and I transposed it outside of the chord just to expand it, to give it more like breathing room and more lightness. You can also do another trick, Alt R, which is a randomizer, and it'll basically give you like random notes for it. Just to like, because if everything's on the same note, it's not gonna sound realistic. So this will help it sound more realistic. Alright, bet. So this is what the chord sounds like. Yeah, so a nice simple chord, real chill. Alright, so if you got a chord like this, it'll really fit the R&B feel, you know, with the strumming, and then also with like the grace note and the 11th chord. All of that together will give you that R&B sound. Alright, cool. So the next thing I want to show you, yeah, so it would basically be a bass guitar that you would use. I feel like the bass guitar adds like a it just adds that real R&B feel, like. So basically what you're gonna do is you could go to a new pattern. As you can see, now you have the chords behind you, so you can either follow the chords or you can map out a scale that you could use. So I'm gonna quickly map out a scale.
A few minutes later.
Alright, so it's looking like a major scale. Now we can make a melody with all of these notes. So I'm gonna start off with the bass note. Right, so this gives like a little bit more of like a funky upbeat feel to it. Again, if you want it to sound realistic, you could Alt R it, boom boom, and then now it'll play the notes at a different velocity and a different pan. But yeah, so like this gives it a little bit of like a funky rhythm, and it'll keep that R&B feel. Now all you gotta do is throw your drums in there that you already had, and then boom. Oh, hold on, and then boom. And I feel like just because the BPM is higher, it sounds more like a hip hop beat, but as you can see with the lower BPM, it has more like an R&B feel, just because you gotta wait for it. Right, I'm actually gonna keep this and make a beat to it later. Where alright, cool. Make sure to leave a like if you like. If you don't, leave a comment down below to let me know how to grow. You feel me? I made this video just because I've been learning